Good evening and welcome to Orientation on NCERT Foundation course. Yeah. The screen itself says that today we are having session on NCERT Foundation course. You can see from the screen that the agenda for today's session is why NCERT Foundation course, why we need to enroll for NCERT Foundation course, what actually NCERT Foundation consists of, then who can join, how to join, and any doubts if you are having, we could able to answer today in the context of NCERT Foundation course. So to start with our orientation on NCERT Foundation course, you can see that you might be studying now, maybe first year of degree, second year, third year, intermediate, or post graduation, are planning to prepare for any competitive exam, or maybe you may be thinking that which exam I need to prepare, which exam I need to prepare. I can say that what you are going to settle, how you are going to settle. So you would have been studying for more than 13 years, 15 years, 18 years. The rest of life will depend on mostly on what you are going to decide. Before that, you need to understand what are the different opportunity as a graduate or once you complete the common degree. For most of the competitive exams in India, common degree is more than required. It means any 3 years degree is by default eligible to write almost all the central government and state government exams. So, but unfortunately, in Telugu states or across India, we are overqualified. We are overqualified, or I can say that the students are not aware of what different opportunities are available for them while reading or while studying degree or PC. Or there is a one common syndrome or common saying also, the real education starts after your education. అంటే మనం పీజీనో డిగ్రీనో అయిపోయిన తర్వాత బీటెక్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత దెన్ ద క్వశ్చన్ విల్ కమ్ ఏం చేయాలి, నేనేం చేయాలి, దేనికి ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వాలి, ఎలా ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వాలి, దేనికి ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వాలనేది ఫస్ట్ డిసైడ్ అయితేనే దెన్ యూ విల్ బి ఎక్స్ప్లోరింగ్ హౌ టు ప్రిపేర్. So to start all these questions or all the answers, I have just mentioned for common understanding that in India, you have wider opportunity, I can say different opportunity when it comes to UPSC. People will consider that Union Public Service Commission is mother of all the competitive exams in India, is popularly considered as umbrella organization, or its syllabus is framed such a way that the rest of its childs like TSPSC, UPSC, I mean APPSC, SSC, IBPS, RRB, or police recruitment boards, or any competitive exam, the syllabus is taken or copied or adapted from UPSC pattern. So UPSC, in simple terms, it provides to settle directly as IAS, directly as IAS. That we call as a civil services exam popularly for your common understanding. So UPSC every year gives notification in the month of February for more than 800 vacancies, around 900 vacancies or 1000 vacancies. IAS, IPS, IRS, foreign service, forest service, group A, group B jobs are included in this civil services exam popularly known in our country. So in this exam, we have 3 stages. I'm not going detail into the exam pattern because first you need to understand what are the different opportunity, and also there is the one common question, am I suitable? నాకున్న కాంపిటెన్సీకి నేను ఏ ఎగ్జామ్‌కి ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వచ్చు? నాకున్న కాంపిటెన్సీకి ఏ ఎగ్జామ్‌కి ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వచ్చు? Maybe I just got 60% in my degree or 70%. I may be topper, I may be average student or below average, above average, merit. So you need to understand or examine your competency before you are going to decide. Otherwise, what will happen is that after giving many attempts, after wasting many years of your preparation, then you will be realizing that I don't have competence for this exam. Then you will slowly scale down. ఐఏఎస్ నుంచి ఒక గ్రూప్ 4 జాబ్‌కి స్కేల్ డౌన్ అవుతుంటారు. So it means that in our NCERT foundation course or in our orientation, first you need to understand or examine your strength, your competency. Then you need to prepare for the exam. So UPSC provides the supreme job opportunities in our country. Then equally important that we call SSC. SSC అంటే 10th క్లాస్ కాదు, స్టాఫ్ సెలక్షన్ కమిషన్. that CCL exam, popularly known as CCL, combined graduate level, అంటే ఏదైనా ఒక డిగ్రీ కంప్లీట్ అయిన వాళ్ళు ఈ ఎగ్జామ్ రాయడానికి ఎలిజిబుల్ ఉంటుంది. సో వాట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ జాబ్ డెసిగ్నేషన్స్ యూ విల్ గెట్ ఇట్ వెన్ యూ క్వాలిఫై ఆల్ ద 3 స్టేజెస్ ఆర్ 2 స్టేజెస్ ఆర్ 4 స్టేజెస్ ఆఫ్ CCL. I'm not, as I mentioned that I'm not going into the pattern, but I'm trying to outline the different opportunities or wider opportunity as a graduate you are having in our country. So in CCL, you can say that inspector, customs inspector, customs inspector, or any inspector jobs, or group B jobs. We can say that it is a official, or I can say it's a group B executive cadre, executive cadre. Also, there are some non-executive cadre, all the central governments, Group A and above all India services. అంటే మనకి సివిల్ సర్వీసెస్ రాస్తే ఐఏఎస్, ఐపీఎస్, ఐఎఫ్ఎస్‌తో పాటు గ్రూప్ ఏ సర్వీసెస్ ఉంటాయి. దాని కింద సర్టెన్ గ్రూప్ బి జాబ్స్ అంతా మనకి సీజీఎల్‌లోకొస్తుంది. It's a executive cadre. We can say most of the jobs in CGL are executive cadre. It mostly consists of two tiers, tier 1 and tier 2. When it comes to CHSL, combined higher secondary level, it means to write this exam, one has to pass +2. మన తెలుగు స్టేట్స్‌లో అయితే ఇంటర్మీడియేట్ క్వాలిఫై అయిన వాళ్ళు పాస్ అయిన వాళ్ళు ఇది రాయొచ్చు. ఇక్కడ మనకి పోస్టల్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్స్‌లో క్లర్కియల్ జాబ్స్ గాని, మల్టీ టాస్కింగ్ జాబ్స్ అంతా మనకి CHSLలో వస్తుంది. Next, what is meant by IBPS? So, you know that IBPS in most of the banks, more than 20 banks in our country are recruited your PO jobs, probationary officer, probation officer or clerical jobs, where you will be recruited directly as a assistant manager level when it comes to bank exams. It is also regularly notification is given. దాంట్లో ఏమేం జాబ్స్ ఉంటాయి, ఎవరు ఎలిజిబుల్? Yes, again I mentioned only the eligibility criteria is degree. The next possible opportunity is RRB, Railway Recruitment Boards. In this category, NTPC is a popular, non-technical popular category jobs. లోకో పైలట్స్ నుంచి మనకి చాలా వెరైటీ ఆఫ్ జాబ్స్ గ్రూప్ బి క్యాడర్‌లో మనకి ఎన్టీపీసీలో ఉంటుంది. Now, when it comes to other state level, when it comes to these are national level, these are central level. What about state level? If you are from TSPAC, Telangana State Public Service Commission, the popular exams are groups exam. We call groups exam. Groups means group 1, if you could able to get into group 1 service, the direct designation is deputy collector, DSP, like that, district registrar, ACTO, CTO, like that the designations are there when it comes to group 1. Assume that with a degree, one can settle directly as a deputy collector. After 7 years or 8 years, you can be conferred. Assume you got, say, next level, say UPSC, if I am having competency, if I get civil services, I can settle directly, my name can end with IAS. There are certain students who could able to say that, I may not be suitable for UPSC, but still I wanted to enter into civil services. I want to become IAS. I want to become IFS or police IPS. For them, group 1, if you could able to crack group 1 services, after 7 years, DSP officers will be promoted as a IPS officer. Like that, we have a conferred system where group 1 service officers after 7 years or 8 years, 9 years will be promoted as cadre based all India services like IAS, IPS, forest services, like that. What about group 2? Group 2 is, say for example, first is civil services, next group A. When it comes to central government, the structure is civil services lo manaki all India services, group A, group B, group C, group D. When it comes to state level, we have first one is civil servant officers, IAS, IPS or IRS, like that. Then it will come as group 1 officers, below group 2, group 3, group 4, that is order. When it comes to group 2, you have the popular designation as Tahsildar. We popularly call it as MRO. Deputy Tahsildar, MRO, then sub-register, section officer, ASOs. If you go to secretariat, most of the departments are having ASOs, SOs. Assistant section officer, senior section officer, like that. Then Group 3, Group 4. Group 3 is popularly Panchayat Secretary. Group 4 is in AP we call Panchayati Sachivalayam system. Sachivalayam system. So this is the possible opportunities or wider opportunities when it comes to state public service commissions. We call PSC exams. If you are from Tamil Nadu, you'll have TNPSC. If you are from Karnataka Public Service Commission, Kerala Public Service Commission. So most of the states are having their respective state public service commissions. Then police recruitment jobs. So these police recruitment jobs are separated from Public Service Commission in terms of police recruitment boards. Based on the availability of vacancies, they will give notification for police constable, assistant sub-inspectors like that. Then any other competitive exam, now you have the possibility of combination of these aspects. So for all this variety of job, there is a common syllabus, I can say overlapping syllabus that we called as a general studies, GS. Some notifications they may say general knowledge. Some recruitment boards will say that general awareness also. All these three terms are having similarity or overlapping. General studies consists of what? We can say general knowledge or general awareness is subset of general studies. What is a general studies? We'll be understanding in this orientation. Before moving further, let me give understanding of what is meant by GS in UPSC context, in TSPSC context, SSB context, SSC context, IBPSC context. So general studies in a way is all your 10th class subjects like history, polity, geography, economy, current affairs, general science, science and technology is popularly known as general studies. The same syllabus in UPSC prelims level stage they have given in 7 subjects. One can read from the screen which essentially says the popular subjects like polity. Polity lo manaki Indian constitutional system ఉంటుంది. Indian constitutional system. History lo manaki ancient history, medieval history, modern history. Economy. In economy there may be fundamentals of economy and application part of economy like Indian budget, Indian economic survey. Similarly, you have geography. In geography, the basic or fundamental subjects are chapters like geomorphology, climatology, oceanography, then applicative human geography is popular syllabus when it comes to geography. Apart from that, you have general science. General science means physics, chemistry, biology of basic concepts. Maybe blood groups, maybe total internal reflection. ఇట్లాంటి పాపులర్ కాన్సెప్ట్స్ మనకి జనరల్ సైన్స్లో ఉంటుంది. Then the applicative part of general science is your science and technology. When it comes to science and technology, basically the questions of this science and technology or general science will come the day-to-day observation of science advancements and technological events that takes place in India and across the world. Apart from that, you are having current affairs. The current affairs subject, most of the aspirants in the initial days will struggle how to read newspaper, what to read in newspaper, because newspaper itself will say that wider news articles, political, economical, geography, all aspects will be there in the newspaper. So in the initial days of your preparation, you might be facing some kind of challenge in order to understand how to read newspaper, how to make notes from newspaper. But newspaper is very essential part of any competitive exam. So one can say that if I say general studies or general awareness or general knowledge, it essentially indicates that the syllabus of these subjects, right from your UPSC to Group 4 level, the syllabus of general studies is more or less same. But the standard will vary. The standard of the exam will vary. It's just like IIT exam ki, అదే విధంగా మన MCET exams కి కొంత తేడా ఉంటుంది కదా. ఆ ఎంసెట్ ఎగ్జామ్స్కి కూడా మళ్ళీ డిగ్రీ ఎంట్రన్స్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ ఉంటుంది, లా సెట్ ఎగ్జామ్ ఉంటుంది. సో ఇట్లా మనకి సిలబస్ కామన్ అయినా కానీ ద స్టాండర్డ్ ఆఫ్ ద ఎగ్జామ్ విల్ వేరీ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ద డెసిగ్నేషన్ ఆర్ ద పే స్కేల్ ఆర్ ద ప్రమోషన్స్ ఆర్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ దట్ ద నోటిఫికేషన్ విల్ ప్రొవైడ్. ఫర్దర్ మోర్ ఇఫ్ యూఆర్ ఫ్రమ్ ఏపీపీఎస్సి, మనకి గ్రూప్ 1 ప్యాటర్న్, గ్రూప్ 2 సిలబస్ ప్యాటర్న్ కూడా మీకు ఇక్కడ ఇచ్చాను. ఇక్కడ ఐఎమ్ ట్రైంగ్ టు కన్వే టు యూ that the pattern may vary. The pattern may vary. It may be 3 stages, 2 stages, 1 stage or 4 stages also some cases. Fourth stage అంటే మనకి కంప్యూటర్ ప్రొఫిషియన్సీ టెస్ట్ ఉంటుంది మోస్ట్ కేసెస్‌లో అండ్ టైపింగ్ టెస్ట్ ఉంటుంది. వెన్ ఇట్ కమ్స్ టు సీజీఎల్ ఆర్ సీహెచ్ఎస్ఎల్ సో దేర్ ఈస్ ఎ మ్యాండేటరీ ఆఫ్ టైపింగ్ టెస్ట్, కంప్యూటర్ ప్రొఫిషియన్సీ టెస్ట్. అంటే మీకు ఈమెయిల్ సెండ్ చేయడం తెలుసా? బేసిక్ వర్డ్ డాక్యుమెంట్ చేయడం తెలుసా? పవర్ పాయింట్ ప్రెజెంటేషన్ ఆర్ టైపింగ్ స్పీడ్ హౌ మచ్ యూ ఆర్ హావింగ్ ఆర్ డేటాబేస్ మెయింటెనెన్స్. That is mostly the fourth stage when it comes to group 3 or group 4 category jobs. Remaining jobs like group 1, you may have 2 stages or 3 stages. Whenever there is a more than 1 stage exam, always that first stage may be filtering stage or screening stage. Screening stage. It means the score that you are going to get in the first stage may not be counted for the merit order. But you have to cross some cutoff. That we call prelims pass అయ్యాను. కట్ ఆఫ్ క్రాస్ అయింది. కట్ ఆఫ్ ఇంత ఉంటుంది అని డిబేట్ అండ్ డిస్కషన్స్‌లో మల్టీ స్టేజ్ ఎగ్జామ్స్‌లో ఉంటుంది. సో మోస్ట్ కేసెస్ గ్రూప్ 1 అండ్ యూపీఎస్సీ ఇట్స్ మోర్ దెన్ 1 స్టేజ్. ఏపీపీఎస్సీలో అయితే 3 స్టేజెస్ ఉంటుంది. ప్రిలిమ్స్, మెయిన్స్, ఇంటర్వ్యూ. యూపీఎస్సీలో కూడా మనకి ప్రిలిమ్స్, మెయిన్స్, ఇంటర్వ్యూ ఉంటుంది. సో యూ కెన్ నోటీస్ ఫ్రమ్ ద స్క్రీన్ దట్ ద స్కీమ్ ఆఫ్ ద ఎగ్జామ్ దేర్ ఇస్ మే బి ప్రిలిమ్స్ ఎగ్జామ్, దేర్ మే బి మెయిన్స్ ఎగ్జామ్. In whatever the exam, one can read from the screen the subjects like history, geography, society, current affairs, mental ability, Indian constitution. The naming may slightly vary, but whatever I have mentioned here, the syllabus is 80% same. Minor variation ఉంటుంది from notification to notification. Similarly, in TSPS exams also, you see that in TSPS group 1 and group 2, you can find almost the same. Yeah, syllabus. In TSPS group 2, you have only single stage. You have only single stage. 4 papers are there. I mentioned about paper 1 syllabus. When it comes to TSPS group 1, you have 2 stages, prelims and mains. This is the prelims syllabus. The same syllabus is further extended in mains exam as a descriptive. మనకి యూపీఎస్సీలో అయితే ప్రిలిమ్స్ సిలబస్‌తో పాటు కొంత అడిషనల్ సిలబస్ ఆప్షనల్ సబ్జెక్ట్ పెట్టి డిస్క్రిప్టివ్‌లో మెయిన్స్ ఎగ్జామ్ ఉంటుంది. Similarly, when it comes to APPSC Group 1 mains or TSPSC Group 1 mains, the prelims syllabus is tested for conventional pattern. Conventional pattern means your degree pattern. They'll be giving 15 questions or 20 questions or 10 questions and you have to write in a descriptive way. Whereas Group 2 is completely objective, multiple choice questions. The screening test, most cases it will be of objective exam. Furthermore, in order to understand SSC CGL, Staff Selection Commission combined graduate level, right now it is having 3 stages or 4 stages. I'm not considering about stage 3 and stage 4 because 3 and 4 will vary based on the post. But these 2 stages or 2 types are common for most of the vacancies that are listed in CGL. You can see that in Tier 1, the subjects like general intelligence, general awareness, quantitative aptitude, comprehensive English. So it means general awareness is also having 25 marks. Mains, when it comes to mains exam, it is general studies. Clear? Then what about IBPS? IBPS in PO exam pattern also you can find general awareness. Another popular exam is SBI PO exam, general awareness, computer marketing. Now can you conclude that you may have slight variation or exemption other subjects like reasoning, English are there, but the general studies or general knowledge, before coming to that one, RRB NTPC, RRB non-technical popular exams also you have general awareness for 40 marks. Now based on this different patterns of UPSC to RRB NTPC, as an aspiring aspirant, now you have to decide. What is your competency, what is your dream. So based on your competency and dream, now you have to decide ఏ ఎగ్జామ్ కి ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వాలి. మీ యొక్క పాసిబిలిటీ, you may be in the second year or third year or whatever it may be, You have to decide based on the pattern, based on the syllabus, based on your merit, based on your limitations. Sir, I want job in next 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. That is also one of the deciding determinant for deciding your future. After deciding what you wanted to prepare, then you have to explore further the complete pattern, the complete syllabus. In search of that, you have to refer previous year questions. You have to refer previous year questions. So it means the first 3 points you have to decide it today. If you are not decided up to now, so my kind request and suggestion is that decide it now. Decide it now while preparing for your graduation or any course, and understand the exam pattern, exam requirement by referring previous year questions and syllabus. Then you will be finding that NCERT, every blog, every advice, every session, every ranker, every successful candidate will be saying that get your fundamentals first. Get your fundamentals first. Because in the coaching institutions or training institutions or competitive exam, so you may directly come and join for one course, but we assume that you know something. So my strong recommendation and suggestion is that so you can prepare NCERT yourself, or you can also explore CivicCentre NCERT Foundation course. What we are going to cover in this NCERT Foundation course is that this NCERT Foundation course we are going to cover in such a way that it will be covering the essential concepts, the basic concepts, the fundamental concepts from all the subjects which I am going to list it now. So this course consists of 60 classes, and each class consists of 2 hours. The medium of instruction is English, and the mode of the classes is both online, offline, as well as recorded support is also given for 1 year. And who is going to teach is that MasterCET, because we have the MasterCET qualified faculty where we will be having in-house practical knowledge of competitive exam. And we conduct the MasterCET exam, then the reverse engineering technique, and how we are going to deliver for the classes is completely based on MasterCET experienced faculty. And apart from that, we'll be conducting subject-wise test. Each subject more or less will be conducting in 2 weeks. We'll be completing in 2 weeks. And you'll be understanding the syllabus, the various aspects of various subjects, the fundamental concepts, and you'll be getting the conceptual clarity. So that this foundation course will make you one step or starting step for your competitive exam. I can say you may be in the ground level, and if you're exploring the different possibilities of your career opportunity, and you are going to decide any competitive exam, so this NCERT foundation course would be a first step. I can say this is the first step or foundation step where you have to build your next steps. Therefore, this course is modeled in such a way that it will be applicable for all the competitive exams which I have mentioned. Further, who is going to handle the classes is that you can find that there are 7 subjects we have mentioned, which is also CSAT also I have mentioned. Geography will be handled by myself, and I'll be mostly referring NCERT of 11th standard and 12th standard. Sir, మన వెబ్‌సైట్స్‌లో గాని సక్సెస్‌ఫుల్ అంతా మనం 6th క్లాస్ నుంచి చదవాలి గదా అంటూ ఉంటారు. యెస్, 6th క్లాస్ నుంచి కూడా మీరు చదవచ్చు. బట్ మై స్ట్రాంగ్ రికమెండేషన్ ఈస్ దట్ ఇఫ్ యూ కుడ్ ఏబుల్ టు అండర్‌స్టాండ్ 11th, 12th NCERT, then it is not essential to read 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th NCERT. Clear? You can start with 11th and 12th NCERT if you are having competency to understand 11th, 12th NCERT of all the subjects. You can start it. No, sir, I'm having some difficulty to understand NCERT of 11th, 12th. Then only we strongly advise to go back. Clear? So that's the usual recommendation for any aspirant newcomer into the competitive exam. Don't immediately start from 6th standard. It will consume a lot of time. To complete 6th standard to 10th standard, it will minimum takes 1.5 years. Again, the same concepts would be elaborately explained in 11th and 12th standard. If you could able to understand 11th and 12th standard, that is going to be your foundation step, foundation. for your competitive exam, then you can further enrich for the advancement of the exam pattern. The next is History Culture by Mr. Rambabu sir, who is working as a Assistant Commissioner GST Andhra Pradesh, and Indian Economy by Assistant Director of Civic Center Mr. K. Venkatesh. Then Indian Polity and Constitution by Mr. C. V. Naveen, and who is the project head of the many test programs of Civic Center. Then Environment by our senior analyst, and who has compiled the environment material. General Science by Mr. Sudhir Babu, who is a senior analyst at Civic Center. Science and Technology by Manoj Reddy, who is also senior analyst in Civic Center. CSAT by Mr. Sudhir and his team will be handled by the classes. The total, you can see that the total classes would be around 60 classes. Each major subjects like your history, geography, economy, polity will require 2 weeks. Monday to Friday, it means 2 weeks will be completing one subject, then it will go on. It will start with geography, then it will go to the next subject. Then after knowing this NCERT foundation course, the admission procedure, those who have already taken admission, it's well and good. It's a self-explanatory. In website also we have mentioned, in Telegram it is given. Why we have made this affordable price is that though the competitors or the competitive exams are the other coaching institutions priced more than 5 times, we wanted this NCERT foundation course as a first step for any aspirant to prepare, to feel that this is the level of competitive exam, this is the pattern, this is how the questions are expected. It will also test your fundamental competency or understanding, so that you will be exploring further of any exam of your interest, and it will be helpful in first ladder for your competitive exam. So you can directly contact the number which is mentioned here, 7013495019. They will help you in admission, and the Telegram channel and QR code directly it will land into the website, CivicCentre.is.in website. So this is all about NCERT foundation course orientation. If you are having further any doubts or clarification, you can ask me now. Mr. Sridevi, Pavani, and Naveen, AM Kumar, Mr. Dharma. So I request if you want to speak with me or want to ask any doubts, offline student, you can ask me the doubt. The timings we have given students for 2 slots. First slot is 5 to 7, but 6 to 8. But majority of the students prefer 6 to 8. Evening, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. is the timing for you. Monday to Friday. You can join live like this. Assume that if you could not able to attend one particular session, the live session would be edited and recorded would be given as a backup, so that for the next class you can watch it. The location would be the Civic Center classrooms in Chikadapalli. We have in next to Domalguda police station, pillar number near to that one. There is ICICI Bank, 3rd floor. We have campus, excellent campus is there. The classes will be there in the offline there, and also will be streamlined live through Zoom. The recorded classes backup will be given 1 year support. Okay. Offline students also, the recorded videos will be accessible for 1 year. My strong suggestion is to come for offline. You experience it, understand it, interact with the faculty, learn from their experience, then kickstart it. You may be in degree or PG or engineering. So this is the right time to explore the different career opportunity after 60 days, based on the understanding of different subjects. Because the biggest challenge when it comes to competitive exams, or maybe civils exams or civil services groups exam, is that these subjects are most vaporizing subjects. What I meant by most vaporizing subjects is that these subjects are not rocket science. These are not your GATE exam or MCET exam or IIT exam, which look like a very simple, easy to understand. But the challenging aspect is to retain. How to retain is the biggest aspect. say for example, if you could not able to read it for 1 week or 10 days, it gives the impression that you have to read it one more time. You would have studied it, but it gives impression that ida ada, ఏనా బీనా, సీనా డీనా, ఆ కన్ఫ్యూషన్‌లో పడేసే ఎగ్జామే ఈ కాంపిటీటివ్ ఎగ్జామ్స్. So this is the timing and the classes and everything about CivicCentre NCERT Foundation course. And this is the say for example with the successful conducting of the classes for groups exam with our team, we wanted to reach out. We wanted to reach out this NCERT Foundation course as many students as possible so that they'll be exploring the different opportunities of competitive exam and they can decide based on the education. అంతేగాని ఎవరో చెప్పారనో, ఎవరో చేశారనో, పేరెంట్స్ చెప్పారనో, ఫ్రెండ్స్ చెప్పారనో కాకుండా ఏమవుతుందంటే మీకేదో ఒక ఇంప్రెషన్ ఉంటుంది. సివిల్స్ కొట్టాలా లేకపోతే గ్రూప్స్ కొట్టాలని. వితౌట్ నోయింగ్ వాట్ ఈస్ సివిల్స్, వాట్ ఈస్ గ్రూప్స్, వాట్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ ఆర్ దేర్, హౌ టు ప్రిపేర్ ఇట్. The next 60 days you can explore it. You can explore it. Still if you carry on, still you have that motivation, ఎనర్జీ ఆర్ ఫీల్ కాన్ఫిడెంట్ అంటే సెల్ఫ్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ కంటే వేరే ఆయుధం ఏం లేదు. మీ మీద మీకు నమ్మకం లేకపోతే, మీ మీద నమ్మకం ఉంటేనే ఈ కాంపిటీటివ్ ఎగ్జామ్‌లో మీరు సక్సెస్ అవుతారు. అట్లా కాకుండా జనరల్‌గా ఏమవుతుందంటే సివిల్స్ కోచింగ్‌లో ఇచ్చేటప్పుడు మాకేమవుతుందంటే ఫస్ట్ వస్తారు. ఆఫ్టర్ గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఏం చేయాలో తెలియకుండా ఏదో ఒకటి చేద్దాం అనేసి వస్తారు. ఏదో ఒకటి చేద్దాం. గ్రూప్స్ ప్రిపేర్ అవుదాం. గ్రూప్స్ పడుతున్నాయి. కానిస్టేబుల్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ పడుతున్నాయి. బ్యాంక్స్ జాబ్స్ పడుతున్నాయని వచ్చేసి దే విల్ ఎన్రోల్ ఫర్ ఎనీ కోర్స్ ఆర్ కంప్లీట్ కోర్స్ ఇన్ ఎనీ కోచింగ్ ఇన్‌స్టిట్యూషన్. ఆఫ్టర్ 1 మంత్ ఆర్ 2 మంత్స్ ఆర్ 3 months దే విల్ బి రియలైజింగ్ థట్ నో, ఐ మే నాట్ బి సూటబుల్. ఆర్ యువర్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ విల్ గ్రాడ్యువల్లీ కమ్ డౌన్. దెన్ యూ విల్ బి థింకింగ్ దట్ విచ్ ఎగ్జామ్ ఐ కెన్ ప్రిపేర్? Which exam I can prepare? So this NCERT foundation course or classes of 60 classes will provide you, again we'll be having one more detailed session of detailed pattern and scheme of all the exams which I have mentioned right from UPSC to TSPSC or APPSC exam. Complete detailing. It means UPSC లో ఎన్ని స్టేజెస్ ఉంటుంది, ఎలా చదువుకోవాలి, ఎలా స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి. అది ఎప్పుడు మీకు చెప్తే అర్థమవుతుందంటే అట్లీస్ట్ ఇఫ్ యూ ఎక్స్‌ప్లోర్ ద సబ్జెక్ట్స్. If you explore the subject. So understand that this NCERT syllabus or the classes or the foundation course is common for all the exam, Based on this knowledge, based on the confidence levels that you are going to get it, then you can decide. After 60 days, if you decide which exam you are going to prepare seriously, that you will make it. అప్పుడు మీకు ఒక కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ తెలుస్తుంది, ఎక్స్‌పోజర్ తెలుస్తుంది, డెప్త్ తెలుస్తుంది. దెన్ యూ కెన్ డిసైడ్. ఇప్పుడే డిసైడ్ అయిపోయి నేను ఇది చదువుతా, అది చదువుతా అని ఏమీ తెలియకుండా మీరు ఒక డెసిషన్ తీసుకునేసారనుకోండి, మళ్ళీ మార్చాల్సిందొస్తుంది. క్లియర్? లేకపోతే మీరే మీ మీ మీద మీ యొక్క నమ్మకం అనేది కోల్పోతూ ఉంటారు. యాహ్! ఆఫ్‌లైన్ వాట్స్ యువర్ నేమ్? శివ. మీరు? సో యూ ఆర్ స్టడీయింగ్ పీజీ ఇన్? పీజీ కంప్లీటెడ్. యూ జస్ట్ కంప్లీటెడ్ అండ్ వాంటెడ్ టు what is your demand? Why you attended for today's orientation? Hmm? Yeah, get the idea. Okay. Shiva and Srikanth. I assume that I have answered all the details of the course, how we are going to run it. Still, if you are having any doubts or clarifications still persist, feel free to ask. And I assume that there is no further doubts or clarification from online participants. So thank you for participating or attending the session for NCERT Foundation course. From tomorrow at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. The classes will start. So the first half an hour I'll be speaking about how to read newspaper. Then we'll start geography, actual NCERT foundation course syllabus. So for tomorrow onwards, try to get your atlas. Try to get atlas of any latest edition. It may be Oxford Student Atlas or Orient Black Swan Atlas, any atlas of your choice.